I feel like I didn't really solve much. I've still got questions about the classrooms. I've got the first 4 rows. No, 5. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. But then above that is a lot of question marks. I worked my way up pretty high on the right hand side. Hey, Captain Hindsight, how you doing? Okay, so I think last time you were in, I was trying to solve the pictures on the walls. I just smashed the microphone with my book. I've got this so far, which spells out 8 dates, crack 8 saves. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows above that to solve. So I need to get to those grids, if you like, those bits on the grid. But no, to answer your question, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm looking for room 46. I did get a perk for every time I enter the antechamber. The Heathledge Star, jeez. Yeah, every time I enter the antechamber, I get 2 coins. So that tells me that I'm expected to enter the antechamber potentially lots of times. So, I mean, that would be room 45 anyway. That wouldn't be 46. So, no, I don't really know what I'm doing. At the moment, I'm drinking what I have deemed my new Slurm, which is Remedy Company's Sodally, which is actually pretty good. It's no Slurm, but you know, it's my replacement. So it'll have to do. How have you been, man? Hey, Galaxy. How you doing? Thanks for popping on in. I think for today, I'll do what I usually do. I'll come back and go to the tool shed, or whatever that room is. But I think I'll be heading westerly because I've got these first 5 grids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Worked out. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. And I've got some up this side, but I haven't got a lot this side. So we'll head up this way. I've got some written down, but a lot of it, the ones with the picture of wheat throw me. Like, is it not wheat? Is it something else? Because one of them was wheat and a match. It was a lit match. So it's like either flame or match or fire or... But none of that matches with wheat. I need to find the missing letter between the two. So maybe it's not wheat. Oh, special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of diamonds. I think I'm going to go with the hovel. Somebody remind me that if Mike comes in, the hovel was one of the other ones that I used to turn the gas on. He asked me last stream and I could not remember what ones I used. Now, have I wasted a step? No, because we got dice. The hovel was one. Classroom was the other. Not sure. I'm not sure what the third was. Antechamber sealed, 45 rooms, 9 ranks, 2 wings. I don't know what 2 starting rooms means. We only have 1 starting room. 4, 5, 45, 2 wings, 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms. But this doesn't do anything from what I can see. There was one recurring wall sketch that I'd never heard the name of before. Ended up having to look it up. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious. There's been a few wild ones, but I've gotten them, most of them, some with help from chat, for the most part. Testing my full house theory, no luck, as expected. I don't know what this means. Because that's not a safe code. But from the sounds of this, there are 8 safes and 8 dates. Crack them. And just termination. Alright. Alright, there's nothing else in here. Let's go. I wonder if it's something weird like the wheat is thatch. But, I mean, it's close to match. Allowance. Nice. Done that. What's this? Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage. Good old Krabby Babby. What do we got? What do we got? I want to save that for higher ranks because it's always unlocked. So let's go for a knock. At least that starts us 1 room in, 1 key, 2 gems. The gems don't matter for today. We're sacrificing steps. And we got 5 coin. Enter the antechamber today. Add 2 to your allowance. I want to go drawing room. Now, let's go this way. Security is handy. Let's go security. I'm going to sacrifice some steps a lot here. Hopefully we can make the steps back up with some fruit or something. Alright. Well, the first thing we want to do, what I expected, is we don't want many of these at this current state in time. Need to be unlocked if the power goes out. So the idea is if we can turn the power off with a breaker room, we then up that to high so that we get more key cards, but they're all unlocked. No, I don't care about that. I'm going to go with a closet. Take the gem, although it's mostly pointless. Compass. Cool. More north-facing rooms. West Wing Hall. I think we want that because this square is always the garage. Or at least we get the option for the garage here all the time. Let's do a West Wing Hall. Haven't I? Let's start writing down dates. Start writing down dates. All right. Oh yeah, and I've got Kirk Darren as a pseudonym. I can't remember where I found that, but apparently that's a thing. All right. Dates. June. There's dates all over this place though. 15th. 1983. All right. Because there's also the dates in the book, Red Prince. Like the amount of times people have borrowed it out. I feel like that would be a hint. I think we're going to have to go with the kitchen here. Food for sale is going to be needed to recover these steps we're killing. I'm going to chuck that in. And we're going to go this way. I don't need gems, right? Because we're using steps. So bedroom's the way to go. What can we buy? 5 for every green room. I'll come back to this. Nothing else in here. And where are we looking here? Kind of wastes the bedroom, but that's alright. Pantry. That'll get us to 9 coins. Oh, thank goodness. Banana. Now it was 15 for something good. The other was for green rooms, and I don't have green rooms. So I think this was coat and cot, which did seem to fit. Courtyard. Let's go with the courtyard. Need a breaker room. Sledgehammer, that's handy. Don't have a shovel. I don't have a key card. Ouch, it's my only key. This is a bit rough. Holy crap. 9 steps for the cloister. Why is that so expensive? Must be 3 gems to get into that. Do I really want to kill 9 steps on this? It seems excessive, right? I think I'm going to do it. Because that's another green room. I couldn't get in here to dig that up last time I had a shovel. Is there a way to, like, does something open this up? Oh my god, if all these doors are locked. Hmm. Alright, we'll solve this puzzle. White box does not have a statement. Okay, so that's true. The gems are in a box with a statement. That could also be true. Blank could be true or false. Alright, so let's say that and that are both true. That means that's false. And it's a 50-50. Let's say that that's false and these two are true. Then it has to be this. Hey presto. Breaker box. The office. Like, no matter what I do, opportunity to earn and spread coins. That's 6 steps. See, if I do that, I can earn more money and then I can buy a heap of stuff in the pantry, in the kitchen. But it doesn't solve my locked rooms. And we'll have to come back here. I think I'm going to have to do it though. As much as I would like the pool. Because I'd really like to drain the fountain out the front. But I have to build this and then build a sauna and pump room, and I'm not going to have enough coinage. So let's just hope. But it's 6 steps. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to. That's right. Forgot that that was there. Right. Let's make sure the west and east levers. Anti-chamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. On payroll. Spread gold. Alright, let's find out how much gold we've got. Remote terminal access. We want security. See how much gold is in the estate. $19 coins. Okay. We've only got one date, and I doubt it's relevant. How do Americans write dates? It's month, day, year. So June is the 6th. 15, 1983. Not that date. Or is it just 6/15/1983? Or is it 6/15/83? 06/15/83. Alright. It's not that date. Okay. Now we got to get back to the kitchen before we run out of steps. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is cutting it close. 5 for every green room, so that's 10. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I just go that, that, and that, and that. Brings me back to 32. Alright. But I'm going to have to come all the way back here. Or at least back to here. May as well check in here because we didn't even check. There's a chest. I have a sledgehammer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I've already solved up to there. Coins. Looking for coins and keys, people. Alright. I'm not happy with any of that. Coins and coin and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. That's not bad. I've already got 5 gems. I could up that to 7 off the bat and 7 coins. And like, I'm not using gems today. I think I want to go freezer. I also don't think we've been in here before. Okay, so we must be able to change the temperature of this freezer somehow. Bam, that's room 46. Not for staff use. Virgin Bride, I got that. Oh, there's fucking letters. There's everything I would want in here. There's a key. There's all sorts of shit. Alright, so we gotta figure out how to fuck with the freezer. Pump room or something. I don't know. Alright, let's head back to the entrance hall. Oh, okay. Obviously, I put the freezer there. It's gonna have to be corridor. Yeah, corridor. That was a key for a second. Breaker box. Do I dare do the breaker box? And then we move further north. Fuck it, we'll give it a go. Keycard system off. Garage on. Darkroom, gymnasium. I don't know what that would do. Turning the darkroom off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but let's go see what we can do. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Oh, shit. Office is 2 steps away. No, I'm not going to risk it. We've only got 14. I should have stopped in security and increased the number of keycard doors. Hallway. Fuck. I really need to increase the number of... That was stupid. I just wandered straight through. Now we're going to have more locked rooms. Less of these. Oh shit, this is more steps than I realised. I thought I could access this a lot quicker. That was really stupid. Okay. You know, while we're here, we may as well do a do the laboratory. Keycard system. Security level high. And locked. Alright, come on. Remote terminal. Right, what do we got? Spread dirt on the driveway. Random. This. Have to be key dates, right? I don't have any keys. I'm running out of steps. It was really silly to do that. That was rough. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this I've got is wheat and rain. Storm. Cloud. That is wheat, isn't it? Rain. Oh, I love this music. I don't know why it just kicked in now all of a sudden, but damn, it's nice. Storm. Rain. Cloud. Thatch. Wheat. Chaff. Hay. Loosen. I don't know. I don't know what other words. It's not like corn or something. You would think it would. Rain. Rabane. Rabin, it would be. Rabin. Reason. Rain. I'm trying to add a letter in the middle of rain. I don't know what else it could be. Because I've got that same picture with a match. I kind of don't want to look it up, but I just have no idea what this could be. One more step. We've got number 10 dog tag and C. Oh, nice. CD release of the OST ship long ago. I have it to listen to in my car. Yeah, it would be a chill OST. This song in particular, every time it kicks in, just really does it for me. Tag C10 Ocean. Dog tag. It's like a seaside, right? It's the Cliffs of Moher, like cliff tag. TN. Actually, how funny would that be if it was this and a picture of Tien Shinhan from Dragon Ball Z right there. These two have really got me stuck. Tag C Cliff. And Ethan Otton. Tag 10. We've done tag and 10 with that. Something else. Ocean. Cliffs. Bay. This is nothing other than a dog tag or the number 10 numerals tag. I think of like synonyms for the tag. Label. Between these two, I'm just beat. Wheat, and I'm beat. Storm, rain, cloud. Cumulonimbus. Ale. A. It's really pissing me off. Cumulonimbus. Yeah, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. Alright, I think we're gonna have to just step outside and end the day. And try again. Don't know what this is. Rain. Is this just my own piece of sanity? This is not the recurring wall sketch that you were talking about, is it, Galaxy? I can't imagine it's anything but wheat. Flour? No, though you did struggle with this one a lot. Okay. Well, at least I'm not the only one. Charming cottage. Oh, thank you, house, for calling it charming. Yeah. I don't know, like, I'm sure it'll come to me, but it's just save and continue. Stalk, maybe? What is it in signs that he's growing? Like, create signs by pushing it over. I mean, you know, it's aliens, but well, that's wheat crops, isn't it? 7. Oh, $12 dues. Just like that. All right, let's go build something. The crop circle. Yeah. I think it's just wheat crops. I don't think that's anything special. Or, you know, like with an odd name. Takes you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Probably handy. Toolshed. Shovel and magnifying glass. Good. I feel like I need this for more things than just the password that I already got off the car number plate. Alright. Let's try this again. Den it up. That's a good amount of gems. I think I'm gonna go bedroom here. Believe it or not. No date on this. We do get a gem. What have we got? Gems are not in the white or blue box. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That's false. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. That's false. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Got to be in you. Not be in 2 places at once. Car keys. Thank you kindly. Corridor it is. This one didn't I? Plain plan. Don't want to end this here, so let's go observatory. A pair of chests have been added to the main entrance. Now I need a sledgehammer. What do I get for 3? I don't think there's anything to really see here. Oh, interesting. I assume that doesn't actually do anything for us. Boiler room. I do like a boiler room. Okay. We need to do these ones, right? Power going up there. I think that's right. Yeah, and then that, activate it, and then we can kind of do whatever. I didn't do the shelter. Fuck, I just realized. Alright, let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 dates. I feel like these dates are more likely. So Org 2285, Jan 2786, November 1186, November 17, presumably 86. Oh, it's 87. For some reason I read it as 86. Feb 22, 87. September 02, 87. Not 8 dates, but they're dates. Fuck. Be the garage, be the garage. Fuck. Alright. We're gonna go with security. Two trunks. Doesn't really help us. Keycard system. Or do I just go high and hope I get a... Maybe I go high. And hope that I get a breaker box, you know? Breaker box, breaker box, breaker box. Hope that it's a breaker box. I don't think power goes to the breaker box. It's a fucking dark room. Shit. Locked. All right. I didn't really need to do that, did I? I could have still just gone across here. Oh, I'm an idiot. Of course I built that like that. Far out. Yeah, that keeps it like that, but I can walk across the catwalk. Breaker box. All that will do. that will do. Retrieve the keycard. What else have I got? I don't know what any of these things are. Let's get bedroom. All according to Kaikaku. Kaikaku? I got plenty of gems. I think we're gonna go passageway. Yet. What are the chances that they're fucking locked? I don't want to use all my gems. Kaikaku means plan. All according to plan. Alright, well, I do need keys, so that helps. I'm out of steps though. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. That'd be alright if I hadn't already drafted 2. I think I'm going to do it and hope that it backdates my 5. It doesn't, but are there any dates in here? Any goodies in here? The gem. This is the book Red Prince. Ah, oh, yes, I do have this. I feel like there has to be something hidden in this, right? The Red Prince and Marigold. Was a Red Prince who sat on a red throne? Oh, that actually makes me feel sick trying to read it like that. Prince had a love for all things red. It is the only true colour, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. Oh, alright. Story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues we have said. Really nothing. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And maybe here, and as you my reader might already assume, this book is quite new, in fact in the same room. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true colour, the prince often said. Damn it, I was hoping that would be something different. Yeah, okay, so it's the same. Story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. I really thought there'd be more to this. Where are we? 3. Oh, yeah, peak. And P. That's right. Alright, let's roll the dice. What do we got? Shit. That hurt. In red rooms. Fuck it, I've killed all of our steps. What do we got? Commissary. Sledgehammer. Let's do it. Alright, let's go back to those chests. Compass. Does this change every day? Yeah, because now it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hang on. 6 by 2. Why am I looking at the map I've drawn? Here. 15 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was that a key card? Do I check the treasure map? Magnifying glass. I think I'm gonna check the magnifying glass. A lot of coins. Check item. Magnifying glass. I feel like there's something that I'm missing here. I'm getting low on steps. I need to be here for this treasure map, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be a corridor or some shit. I really want it to go straight, so we're gonna go with this and hope. And laundry room. This service costs 5 and will exchange all of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. Ah. Exchange all your remaining stars with your allowance. If I've already got an allowance of 5, all your steps with all your gems, it's not helpful. All your dice, all your keys. I'm curious if I do that, will it add swap stars and allowance? I feel like it'll put me back at 5 stars. and my allowance will drop to 2, is what I feel. All your keys with all your diamonds. Diamonds with coins. Keys with money. Yeah. What have we got? Do I have car keys? I do have the car keys. I'm gonna do that. I've never had the car keys. Will that open the garage? Because I've got power running to it. I feel like it will, right? Yeah, it will. Lockpick set. It's handy, but can I drive away? Drop-off address is 14227. Oh yeah, I did write that down. Can I drive off? Ah, I feel like that's really difficult because you have to get the car keys and power. No, you don't need power. You just need car keys. Really wanted to drive off. In Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today. Just points to nefarious dealings. I think we're cooked. Because that's a key card. Oh no, I have the key card. Build that? I don't know. What is it? Maybe it's the furnace. There's nothing anywhere anyway. I really thought with power running to this, maybe it would stay turned on. Why else? Although this room just pipes power. It doesn't, it's just a connector. It doesn't actually power anything. Not like the laboratory or the garage. See, magnifying glass on stuff in here, I feel would be needed. I feel like there's something in here. That always makes me think it's an I and an O, but it's not. Wheat and rain. Heat and wheat? Heat and wheat. That's the match. W. Right at the top. Let's go another one. I don't know about wheat and rain. Grain. Grain and rain. It's a G. came to me. Finally. I'm still not sure about Seaside and Dog Tag. Tag. Get our allowance. Alright. Head back this way. The only problem is to do this costs 6 steps. Goodness, it's a lot of S's. Each time you draft a dead end, spread 5 in the tomb. I'm going to do this just because I want to check something, right? Ooh. And that is... if I turn these down... like, I doubt I'll find it again today. The statue in that really expensive area that we opened up that had the 4 corners of it, and there's 2 dig spots, but you can't get to them. I wonder if it had a statue pointing up. Date on this? No. I wonder if that correlates to the statues down here in some way. I don't know what. Yeah, it's just that here. Crypt is huge, man. Gardening tools as well. Seems to indicate something to do with green rooms, right? It was this one. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? The candles lit. Alright, that's all the statues turned down. Now I just need to build that crazy expensive room again. Let's go straight through the guts. We'll chuck a den in. Chucking a chapel, but I'm gonna go this way for a sec. I like the boiler room, but I tend to get a bit obsessed with connecting power. It's gonna cost me a gem. Let's do it. Have to. It's facing that way. It's not too horrible. And what I need to do to open this door is go that way. Again, a breaker box would be handy. Jeez. Alright. Where are we? Over here. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna go closet. Dice and what else? Key. Ivory die. More drafting you may use. +1. Do I get to roll it twice? Confused. Rumpus room. I think we want the rumpus room. It's all my gems, but let's check in with the Great Alzara again.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yeah, that's generally the idea.
The image is becoming clear. I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest.
Okay.
The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man sitting in an even older chair. A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories.
Okay.
Each with their own secrets, each with their own endings, but all in the same chair. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
That doesn't really help me much.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Alright. I really want a breaker box. Come on. Get me a breaker box. Give that another go. Breaker box. Fuck. Alright. Parlor it is. Need some gems anyway. Alright, what do we got? Black box is empty. Black box is true. Black box is black. That's true. That could be true. Then that would have to be false. It's false, which means it's shit. No. That it was true. Alright. I completely fucked up the logic on that, but it worked out anyway. Black box is true. Black box is empty. That's a lot. That's lying. That's true. So true, false, false. Yeah, I think I just completely fluked that. Break a box, break a box, break a box. Just 3 stars get me? Can't recall. Keys are pretty important at this point. I'm gonna go for the knock. Break a box, break a box, break a box. Bedroom. Anything good in here? Okay. Break a box, break a box, break a box. I'm gonna have to go with the courtyard. It's just too good to pass up. And we get the shovel. Perfect. Break a box, come on. Patio. I think I want the patio. Thank God. I need more gems. Turnip. Coin. Break a box, break a box, break a box, break a box. Corridor. Got a lot of coins. I think I'm gonna go corridor. Break a box. Spare room. Build right up this side. Break a box. Fuck me. Pantry. Is that each time I build it, that must be each time I come in here, because I've had the apples probably 5 times. Bananas, it's got to be getting close. I think every time I draft this, that increases, right? Right, break a box. 1 key for each bedroom in your house. I've only got 1. Library. What book did we order? I can't even remember. Alright, Architectural Digest. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house. House designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. I think I've already gotten this before. I've read this book. Draft early ranks first. Draft combos. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft, and then you do the cloister. Other floor plan combos. A foyer drafted before Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Right. Always. Hallway doors are always unlocked in that. Okay. Yeah. Office and conference room. Medic and workshop. But like the chances of getting these in that order, I find really difficult. Darkroom turns them back on. Turns lights off to prevent step loss. Okay. That's what that's about. Ladies' chamber. Next time you enter boudoir, gain 10. Next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3. Other examples of connectivity. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room. Pump room. Water level. So having power to the pump room gives you more options. But see, I need to build the pool to build the pump room. Like it's in the kitchen. You can check which course is being served in the dining room. Oh, I didn't know that. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Difficulty will increase. I knew that. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that'll be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting freezer, enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be redrafted for the next 24 hours. If you're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it's smart to move on. Rooms you've never seen before. Yeah, I have gotten that book before. Breaker box. Bookshop, books for sale. Sauna, locker room and pump room to today's draft pool. What a bookshop, because I've never been to it before. Bookshop, we've never been there. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organisation that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margle, who many theorise may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Well, that's interesting. A New Clue. Coins. Realm and Rune. Okay, so Blackbridge, A New Clue. Like, come on. 50 coins. Let's just buy those two. they in the library now? Can I check them out? Do I have to wait a day? Or are they upstairs with all the other books? Ugh, always makes me feel slightly sick. 13 hours. $439. One over here. This is like a scrapbook, isn't it? Brick and lever. Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. I can't seem to ever pass it up. I haven't made any contraptions yet. Next grade 1. I don't understand what to do in the classroom. Shit. Alright, billiard room it is. Oh, I don't think we've been here, have we? Beer and paint. Beer. Paint. Pint. A. So I've got S blank ALL. Stall. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's puzzle it up. Sometimes there's coins back here. Six times 3 is 18. 1 times 6 times 2 is 12. 20 times 2. Ooh. Do I go divide, 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 or do I go divide, divide, divide? Does it matter? Anyway, 20 times 2 is 40. Divided by 2 is 20. Divided by 5. 4 divided by 4. 1. Hey. Silver key. Okay. A room with many doors. I don't think we want to use that yet. And now I get the cloister. I've got no gems. I need that other green room that makes it free. I really wanted to check that, but I need way more gems. Oh yeah. Alright, now we do have a safe in here. And I've got some dates to try. So let's have a look. So 7, 2285. 12786. Just in case, I'll clear it. 11 86. 11 17 86. 02 22 87. 09 02 87. 06 15 83. None of those dates for this one. That's a shame. Really hoping. What room is this? The boudoir. Silver key. Dining room. It is. I don't think I want 7 locked doors and no keys. Oh, hang on. Alright, this is the one I need. I reckon it's stall. Wait, no, hang on. Where am I? I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. No, so I've got G blank. Boudoir I need as well. Alright, so that was Grain and Rain was the door next to this. So this is a bay. Tag or 10. My brain juice isn't working. Slurm 2.0 is failing me. Caladan. C. What else we got? Tag 10. What else could this be? Tage. Team. Let's look in here. I know it's a waste of a step, but plain and paint. World. light and light. Pardon me. Plane, plan. I've already done that. Paint. Pain. Pant. Light. 8. 8. 8. Is there like a pattern? Is it always left is the full and right is the takeaway? The last one was grain and rain. So the right was the full. World. 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 I don't know. Paint. I had another one of this one. It was create and crate. I feel like it has to be a vowel. Either way. I have. I need to go back to the library. There are. I haven't got those pictures. I haven't got those ones. That's A and L. I've got that. But I don't have these three. Paint. Plane. Biplane. I really don't know. Light. Air. I feel like the left picture is always what you take away. I could be wrong. Like I feel like the left is the full word and the right is the takeaway. Let's have a quick look. I have to scooch around. That one I've got. That one I've got. Stag and stage. Yeah, stage is the full word, stag is the takeaway. That's E. Where are we? Here. Yep. E. Alright, so there is method to it. I know I just wasted steps, but... So this is the full word. Raw. Ra. Paint can only either be paint, pint, pain, pant. That's it, so it can't be paint. Create. 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 I don't know what else this could be. I'm really stuck on this one. World, earth, Earth. Planet. Plane. It's T. Planet. Take away the T. Gates. So this is the full one. Ocean. Ocean? Ocken? It always has to be, like it has to be a vowel. It's not going to be guides, goots, gots. It's going to be gates, right? Gates, 8 dates. Crack 8 safes. Something gates. S something ALL. But I don't know how I get tag and seaside. This is the full word, that's the takeaway. Bay by CSE. Lanyard. I don't know. I think I'm quite certain that's going to be A. Something gates. So it probably doesn't matter too much, but it's frustrating either way. West Wing Hall. Breaker box. That's what I've wanted this whole time. Gymnasium off. Darkroom off. Garage on. Keycard entry system off. So do I come back here? Pass through security. Or do we continue on? Because I've already blocked off all of this. Guess we continue for a little bit. Ocean. I don't know what this could be. Bay, by. Landscape, landscape. I don't know. Sold you. Fuck. Alright, we are gonna have to double back. It's gonna cost us a lot of steps. Got the shovel, don't we? I already did that. Better off going through the chapel. Much as it pains me. guess. Code check. And check another, I have to retrieve that. I'll return here. Oh shit. Come to security. Did I already do it? I can't remember. I already did that. Hi. Offline mode. Unlocked. Alright. Through here to the dark room. This way. Wait, what? The dark room? Oh, seriously? I'll leave her. I thought I fucked with the breaker box. Shit. Did I not do it the right way? I've only got 10 steps now. Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought I did the... Did I do the breaker box the wrong way? I must have done the breaker box the wrong way. I think just the fact... Just having a breaker box. I can't dig shit out here. I want lights on here, lights off in the gym. Yeah, I think I just completely fucked it. Alright, we'll do one more day and then I'm done. That's frustrating. I guess the fact that of just having the breaker box. New room 1. Oh yeah, the bookshop. Alright, let's try that one more time. Quick run. Let's do it. Gates. 8 dates. Crack 8 safes. Stall gates. What? Didn't even get to check anything in. Fuck it. Oh, have I even done the trading post? Let's go trading post. Mostly because... a little too dangerous to pick up. I don't know about that, man. What the fuck is this? This moves. I need one in each corner. Okay, so I can swap. Fuck, can I soft lock that puzzle? I can soft lock the puzzle. Is this a maroon princess? Is that a weird character using that? How you doing, Shadow Cloud? It's something. It's me failing and soft locking a puzzle in Blueprints. I'm a little disappointed I did that. You have no items to trade. I got some dynamite over here. Using the Jaeger. Love it. I'm really disappointed with myself. I figured out what I had to do and it was too late. And I've separated my purple piece. I was so close. I just need to get them into the corners. I think I've even got written down that that is yellow. Yeah, this. It resets. What? Because. Okay, cool. Alright. I am with it. They can move down. How do I move that across? Oh, there we go. What the fuck is that? Allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Thanks for the GGs. Alright, that was worth it. I don't have any items, but it's good to know. How can I pick up the dynamite? I really thought I'd soft locked that then. It would have sucked to have walked away when I could have just reset it. Alright, give me some juicy rooms today, house. Come on. Like, off the bat, give me some good stuff. Grab our allowance. Hey, it's actually a good thing I didn't grab it first, because I usually do. But because that increased it by 2, we got 7 off the bat. Box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. They're both fake or false. Box next to this box contains gems. Thank you. Let's go for the den. Yeah, come on. Let's go for the drawing room and see if we can't get something really good. Security can be really handy. I'm gonna go this way. Courtyard. I do like a good courtyard. Do I redraw and roll the dice on getting something better? Alright, boiler room it is. Man, I've been going around and doing all sorts of stupid shit to get the power on when all I had to do was this single toggle. That's to the security room. Let's throw it that that way for a sec. Okay. I think we still want to go high, right? And offline mode unlocked, because all we then need is a breaker box. And if we generate rooms with lots of keycard locks, then once we get a breaker box, they all unlock. I'm not going to bother with that. West Wing Hall. I'm going to go with this because we can use the security terminal to spread coins and they're all going to go to the conference room. So let's do that now. We'll do this first. Yeah, let's do the garage. Oh shit, that's a gem. I've only got 2. Let's do the garage. It's 3 keys. Let's do the garage. Oh, that's weird. They're on the other side. Not gonna be anything new in here. Ugh. Right, terminal access, and we want to go to the office. Spread gold. Go. Alright, it's all gonna be go away, chair, in the conference room. It's a lot of money. All conference notes and place them in the staff office. Is that in the... Yeah, so that's not the safe code. Damn, I was really hoping for a breaker box here. Storeroom, right? Power a different way. And go through there. You can also... Oh no, we can't redraw. No. I'm gonna go for the dark room. Back here. I hope we build a breaker box. Corridor. Boudoir. Hey, Krelos, how you doing? Thanks for popping on in. I've tried... So I've got... something something UN something S something ALL. Stall maybe. Gates 8 dates crack 8 saves. I've written a bunch of dates and none of them work. They were all from the archives room, or most of them. One of them was from something else, but I'm not sure what. I just want to break a box. Spare room. Not sure what the 8 dates are. Nothing hidden behind here. Break a box, break a box, break a box. Oof. I don't want to spend the 2 gems, and we already connected to the office. I've got enough cash. Let's chapel it. Alright, that connects to the dark room. Sometimes there's some goodies up here. Hey. Covers the cost of entry. Yeah, let's go kitchen. Oh. Yeah, let's go kitchen. Glazed salmon. Have an aquarium. Okay. 10 steps and add morning room to today's draft pool. 15.3. Let's do that because I've never been into that room. You know what? I don't want to break a box. I need a room that opens up because I'm actually pretty cut off. Hallway. Fuck. What's gonna have to do? Shit, I've kind of stuffed this up a little bit. Got that one, didn't I? Yeah. Let's go knock. The extra key. Needs to open up. Billiard room. Dice for a second. Ooh, orange. 5 steps. Thank you. Alright, let's solve this. 10. Take 2. 8. 7. 3. 8 plus 14 is what, 22? Minus 12 is 10. Minus 7 is 3. Times 6 is 18. $11 and 10 is 21. Take 20 is 1. Times 15. Divided by 5. 3. Divided by 1 is 3. Right? Please just open up. I have to be courtyard. I'm struggling. No items in the courtyard, but you gave me a chest. That's rough. I'm completely cut off. The only thing I've got is this dark room, but that's... We're gonna have to lose half our steps. I got 6 keys, fuck it. Why only 2? What? Whenever you enter gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Did I draft something that prevents me from... That's not the weight room, it's the gymnasium. Thank you. Far out. Oh, cookies. Right, we can go back to the car at least. Yeah, I was fully expecting to lose half my steps then. Oh. Need to pay attention. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Sure. I do not have the gems required yet. What have I got? I've only got car keys. Who cares about that? Closet. Yeah. Rip indeed. I haven't even got a shovel. Alright. Just to fill this out a bit. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah. Seen that 100,000 times. I really wanted the magnifying glass and to come into here. You take power. That's the weight room. Straight through to the garage, just because I'm curious what's in there. What's in the car? Now, this is going to be the same. We've done this a heap of times. It's just that letter. Battery pack. Key to the secret garden. I don't think I can get to the secret garden. Certainly not in 9 steps. Alright, I think we're done. Unfortunately. Call it a day. Call it. Right, I'm gonna call it a night. We've gotten a little bit further on our graph of letters. Gates. 8 stall gates? I don't know. 8 dates. Crack 8 safes. I feel like it's split, like the first chunk is something. Then it's the 8 safes thing, or 8 dates. Didn't quit. But I'm getting there, bit by bit. I think that's the thing I love about this game, is like every time I play it, I'm discovering something. Like, sometimes I'm discovering more things than other times, but it's always something. Yeah, no, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it.